Welcome to WrenchWay Weekly, where we talk about the industry's hot topics, highlight the voice of technicians, and educate shops and dealerships to help improve the industry. This is our 8th episode, and this week's topic is one that was really interesting to me because the response that we got wasn't what I thought it would have been. So this week's topic, or this week's question is, in your opinion, who should be responsible for supplying tools needed to perform repairs in a shop? We had 4 different answers, the answers being 1, technicians, 2, shops, 3, general tools from a tech, but special tools from a shop. And then number 4 was techs, but with some form of reimbursement from the shop. So four answers that you could choose from. And this one, for the first time since we've started WrenchWay Weekly, really threw me for a loop. I was actually really surprised that what we had for answers was kind of reflective of what we have as an industry right now, right? So the by far overwhelming answer that was the most popular was general tools should be purchased by the tech and special tools by the shop. That garnered 82% of the vote, which just blew my mind. I did not think I was going to see that at all. And then we followed that with techs, but shops should provide some form of reimbursement, was at 10%. And then shops and technicians. Technicians were only 2%. Only 2% of respondents on WrenchWay Insiders thought that technicians should supply their own tools. So from what I see in shops right now, I think is very similar to what was reflected on this survey. That typically a technician will be the one supplying the general hand tools, maybe some power tools. And then the special tools, whether they're factory tools or maybe some very expensive scanner, whatever it is, should be supplied by the shop. And to have 82% of respondents say that, and we had a lot of response on this, and 82% said the general tools by the tech and special tools from the shop. It really surprised me. This is the first time where I was genuinely surprised. The feedback and the answers that we got of folks that responded and actually gave us some comments were pretty interesting as well. I think a pretty general trend was that techs like to have their own tools because they want to know that they're organized. They want to know that they're taken care of. If something's broken, they want to be able to get it fixed without having to go through a process. Whereas the one that really surprised me is I thought we were starting to see a trend towards shops buying more tools. And based on the results that we got from WrenchWay Insiders, it was way different than that. I did not expect that at all. Only 6% of respondents thought that shops should be responsible for supplying the tools. So thank you all for that feedback. There was, just all across the board, great insight into that. One of the comments was wanting to get more of a write-off on tools, right? That a tech, if they buy it, they'd like to get a tax write-off on it. It might be something for us to do a little bit more research into as far as what the rights of a technician are and what they can do to possibly get some tax benefit out of the tools that they're buying to essentially do their job. So we'll do a little bit of research on that. That could be a topic that we dive into here in a little bit. My perspective on it, and it's kind of odd because I'm a little taken back by what the respondents told me, right? It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. From what I saw, and even through the comments, techs really liked to have their own tools, and they like to be able to buy a snap-on ratchet or something that's really nice because they take pride in what they do. They take pride in how their toolbox looks and how it's organized, and they don't think they can get that with having a team all kind of taking care of the tools. So really fascinating. I again, had no idea that's what I was going to get for response out of that, but it is interesting, and it does tell me a little bit. And I think it tells shops that are out there too, that maybe those tools aren't as important as I thought they were in terms of a shop supplying them. So great insight there. I think this will be a conversation that we can continue to have and really try to understand it. And really see. I was surprised that only 10% said the technician should be, but they should get some type of tool reimbursement. In all honesty, I thought that would have been at the 82% and then the general tools the tech is responsible for, the special tools the shop is responsible for, would have been maybe at that 10%. So really kind of it went a little bit different than what I thought, but that's why I love doing these surveys, and I love getting your feedback, because that helps give us some insight that we might not normally have. As you all know that are watching and participating in WrenchWay Weekly and in our WrenchWay Insiders group, we give away a prize every week. And we do that as a reward to our Insiders group for giving us this kind of insight that we wouldn't have otherwise, and we wouldn't be able to educate shops with otherwise. So this week's prize was a $50 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. And our WrenchWay Insider winner this week is Robert Hamer. Robert, congratulations on getting that $50 Dick's Sporting Goods gift card. I think we could all use something from Dick's Sporting Goods. So hope you enjoy it. Hope it's what you're looking for, and hope you can find something that you're looking for. Next week, we're giving away a Snap-on Tools hooded sweatshirt. So as we're rolling up on fall here and went past Labor Day, so I think we're all looking for some new warm clothes. We're going to give away a Snap-on Tools hooded sweatshirt next week. So if you want to get entered to win that hooded sweatshirt, all you have to do is go become a WrenchWay Insider at wrenchway.com/WrenchWay-Insiders. You can follow us on LinkedIn. WrenchWay's got a page, and actually there's a WrenchWay Insiders special page. And you can also just go directly to WrenchWay.com, click on the resources tab, and become an insider right there. Basically, it's a really, really easy program, right? It's very, very anonymous. Other people don't see your responses, but we're able to see that response and turn that around into educational content. And again, I can't stress how surprised I was with the results of this week's survey. So we'll be able to kind of use that and help educate shops on maybe what techs want to see. Next week's topic. I think this is also going to be a very, very hot button topic. It's something that we're going to talk about in our roundtables at Techmission, and something that I think is a problem, and maybe not even a problem, but something we just haven't talked about enough to really try to figure out how we solve this. So next week's topic: if a tech is a big producer, do you think that affects his or her chance of getting a promotion? So if you're doing such a good job producing work out in the shop, do you think that's going to impact you if you're able to really step outside the shop, or if you want to step outside the shop? Do you think you're going to get a fair shot at it if you're a big producer? I'm going to be absolutely fascinated by the answers that we hear out of this, and we'd love to hear your feedback on this topic as well. We'll be sending out an email directly after this video to our WrenchWay Insiders group. Would love to get your feedback, would love to see what you have to say about this, and see if we can really drive a conversation around this subject, because I think it's one that we all need to talk about. As I mentioned, we'll also be putting a link to the survey up on our social pages, so be sure to follow WrenchWay on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, and make sure to go out and subscribe to WrenchWay on YouTube so that you don't miss any of these WrenchWay Weeklies, and hopefully we'll be able to continue to produce really good content that we can get out there and share with you. So thanks again to all of our WrenchWay Insiders. You guys are amazing. We love having you as a part of this, and look forward to talking to you next week. Have a great day.